LiAngelo Ball didn't crack an NBA rotation, but he just signed a $13 million music deal. High school phenom, 70-point scorer, UCLA suspension, no college career, overseas in Lithuania, G League cameos, 0 NBA games. But then came the pivot. In 2024, LiAngelo dropped a track called Tweaker under the name G3. It blew up. He signed a deal with Def Jam worth up to $13 million. The brother who missed the NBA found his lane in hip-hop. While Lonzo and LaMelo ran fast breaks, LiAngelo picked up the mic. The court didn't keep him, but the charts just might. The dream changed, and somehow he might still win. Brian Shaw Jr. had the name in a G League shot, then vanished. His father, Brian Shaw, played 14 NBA seasons and won 3 rings with the Lakers. Jr. played at UC Riverside and earned a brief look from the G League South Bay Lakers. He signed, played 1 game, and got waived. No stats, no box score impact. After that, nothing. Not overseas, not even Summer League. Just gone. Meanwhile, his dad played alongside Shaq and Kobe, then became a coach. Junior had the name, the platform, and 1 shot. It didn't last 48 hours. Some careers fade. This one never really started. Corey Alexander's son had early hype and a hard stop before the pro level. Corey Alexander played 7 seasons in the NBA, mostly as a backup guard with a high IQ and reliable shot. His son made noise in high school. Scouts tagged him with potential, and early offers floated. But the momentum stalled. Injuries, team changes, and recruitment drop-offs derailed the path. No college breakout, no G League tryout, no pro signing. The hype was local. The result was silence. Corey transitioned to broadcasting. His son never transitioned to the league. Another case of expectation without elevation. Melvin Booker played 32 games. His son, Devin, might end up in the Hall of Fame. This is the reverse Nepo story. Melvin Booker was SEC Player of the Year in college, but went undrafted. He fought into the NBA and played 32 games across 3 teams. Never cracked 6 points per game. Then came his son, Devin Booker, a scoring machine, 3-time All-Star, 70-point game, NBA Finals run, franchise centerpiece. Melvin didn't pass down a legacy. He helped build one. From role player to father of a star, the name Booker didn't start big. It ended big. Sometimes the failure becomes the foundation. Tito Horford was the first Dominican player in NBA history and barely left a trace. Father of all-star big man Al Horford, Tito's NBA career was short and forgettable. Drafted in 1988, he played just 63 games over 3 years, averaging under 2 points and 2 rebounds. He bounced to overseas leagues and never returned to the NBA. His impact? Historic by identity, not production. His son Al, 5-time All-Star, elite defender, finals appearances, and over 1,000 games. Tito cracked the league's doors open. Al kicked them in. The father's career was the floor. The son made it the ceiling. John Konchak. Junior never played a minute, but the ghost of his dad's contract haunted him anyway. John Konchak Sr. is infamous for signing a $13 million deal in 1989, more than Michael Jordan made at the time. It shocked the league, but his son? A punchline without a stat line. John Jr. never made it past Summer League. No G League, no overseas buzz, no real footage. Just a name that still triggered NBA economists. It's unclear if he even pursued a pro career. The last name lived on in salary cap jokes. On the court, nowhere to be found. Konchak Sr. overachieved financially. Jr. never got the chance to underachieve statistically. Tim Hardaway Jr. scored in bunches, but never shook the feeling that it wasn't enough. The son of 5-time All-Star Tim Hardaway Jr. played over 600 games, averaged 14 points, and signed a $70+ million contract. On paper, he made it. But deep down, he felt like a placeholder, not a piece. He bounced between the Knicks, Hawks, and Mavericks, never making an all-star team or serious playoff impact. His defense was inconsistent, his shooting streaky. His dad ran the killer crossover and played in all NBA lineups. Junior played minutes. That's it. His numbers were real. The belief, never quite there. Expectations shadowed every shot and never left. Jalen Rose came from a basketball bloodline, but his legacy started with rejection. Jalen's father, Jimmy Walker, was the number one pick in 1967 and a two-time NBA All-Star. But Jalen never met him. He grew up without his dad in the picture. No mentorship, no legacy advantage, just a name that followed him. Still, Jalen carved out a 13-year NBA career and became a Fab Five icon and media star. But the Nepo narrative, it never fit. His story was the opposite. A star born from distance, not inheritance. He's the rare name on this list who earned everything without the usual shortcut. Legacy wasn't passed down. It was rejected, then reclaimed. While JaVale McGee was getting Shaqtin' highlights, his sister was winning gold. Imani McGee Stafford, daughter of WNBA legend Pamela McGee, and sister of three-time NBA champ JaVale McGee, carved her own path. She played at Texas, got drafted 10th overall in 2016, and had productive WNBA seasons, including a playoff run with the Dream. Then came law school. Unlike JaVale, who battled inconsistency before finally breaking through with the Warriors, Imani pivoted fast. Her numbers weren't mind-blowing, but her off-court drive was. The McGee family split their legacy. One chased blocks, the other chased degrees. JaVale kept jumping. Imani stepped away. Sometimes the exit is the accomplishment. Manute Bol's other sons had the genetics, and nothing else made it to the league. Manute Bol was a 7-foot 7-inch shot-blocking icon who once had more blocks than points in his career. His most famous son, Bol, made it to the NBA. Barely. But what about the rest? Manute Bol played college ball, but never sniffed the pros. Other sons played in minor leagues or didn't pursue basketball at all. No summer league appearances, no draft buzz. The family height was there. The footwork wasn't. Manute altered shots from the rafters. The others? Just tall shadows. In a sport built for giants, size wasn't enough. Only one Bol reached the spotlight. The rest stayed in his silhouette. Michael Jordan quit basketball, played baseball, and still outperformed both his sons on the court. In 1994, the greatest basketball player alive walked away to hit curved balls in the minors. He batted .202, stole 30 bases, and showed enough athleticism that scouts thought he could have made the majors. Now compare that to Jeffrey and Marcus Jordan. Both played college hoops. Neither sniffed the NBA. Marcus averaged 13 points at UCF. Jeffrey transferred and faded out. No summer league. No training camp invites. MJ came back, won 3 more rings, and became a billionaire. His sons? The legacy was too big to lace up. Their stats never got off the bench. Baseball Mike still did more. Shaq's family tree is tall. But so far, Sharif's the only one to even flirt with the NBA. Shaquille O'Neal has 6 kids. Only Sharif has made a public push toward professional basketball. The others, including Shakir and Miles, have stayed in the background. Shakir committed to Texas Southern but barely played. No draft buzz. No league interest. Miles, a stepson, veered into acting and social media. Meanwhile, Shaq played 19 seasons, won 4 rings, and made defenders rethink life. His kids have the genes, the training, the access, just not the production. So far, the most dominant center of his era hasn't passed down anything that's stuck on hardwood. The Currys turned NBA bloodlines into all-star gold, but not every branch bore fruit. Del Curry, Steph Curry, Seth Curry. 3 names, 3 shooters, 3 different arcs. Steph is a generational icon. Seth grinded through 10-day contracts to become a reliable role player. But beyond them, the extended Curry tree hasn't produced much. No nephews in the league, no surprise cousins lighting up the G League. Just two brothers and a dad, all snipers, and a name too iconic to match. For once, the bloodline didn't fail. It just didn't spread. The Currys are elite. Everyone else, still stuck in warm-ups.